Chapter 11. Sufism. The Mystical Dimension. Sufism is the mystical and contemplative dimension of Islam, known for its pursuit of inner spirituality, divine love, and a deeper connection with God. It is a rich and diverse tradition that has played a significant role in the spiritual and cultural life of the Muslim world for centuries. Origins of Sufism. The origins of Sufism can be traced back to the early days of Islam, with some scholars suggesting that its roots lie in the teachings and practices of Prophet Muhammad. Sufism emerged as a response to the materialism and worldliness that began to influence Islamic society after the expansion of the Muslim Empire. Core beliefs and practices. Divine love, ishq. At the heart of Sufism is the concept of divine love, ishq. Sufis seek to cultivate an intense and all-consuming love for God, viewing this love as the ultimate purpose of human existence. The beloved, often referred to as the beloved or the divine friend, is God Himself. The quest for God's presence. Sufis engage in a lifelong quest to experience the presence of God in their hearts and lives. They believe that God is not distant but can be intimately known through inner spiritual experiences. Mystical union, wadat al-wujud. A central concept in Sufism is the idea of wadat al-wujud, or the unity of existence. Sufis believe that all creation is a manifestation of God, and through spiritual insight, they can perceive the underlying unity of all things. Spiritual practices. Sufis engage in various spiritual practices to deepen their connection with God. These practices often include dhikr, the remembrance of God through the repetition of His names or phrases from the Quran. Sama, listening to or participating in devotional music and poetry that invoke a sense of divine presence. Muraqabah, contemplative meditation to focus the mind on God. Sufi orders. Many Sufis belong to organized Sufi orders, each with its own rituals, practices, and spiritual leaders. The Sufi path. Sufism is often described as a spiritual journey or path, tariqa. It is a transformative process that involves self-purification, spiritual awakening, and the ultimate goal of union with God. Sufis are guided by spiritual mentors known as sheikhs, or masters. Poetry and literature. Sufism has a rich tradition of mystical poetry and literature. Renowned poets like Rumi, Hafiz, and Adar have left a lasting legacy through their verses that convey the depths of spiritual love, longing, and ecstasy. Sufi poetry often uses metaphors and symbolism to convey profound spiritual truths. Influence on Islamic culture. Sufism has had a profound impact on Islamic culture, art, music, and architecture. Sufi orders have been instrumental in spreading Islam through their missionary work and establishing educational institutions, mosques, and hospices. Contemporary relevance. Sufism continues to thrive in the contemporary Muslim world, and its teachings resonate with individuals seeking a deeper spiritual connection. Sufi practices are celebrated in festivals and gatherings, and the poetry of Sufi mystics remains widely read and appreciated. Conclusion. Sufism is a mystical and deeply spiritual dimension of Islam that seeks to cultivate a profound love for God, inner transformation, and a sense of unity with all of creation. It represents a diverse and vibrant tradition that has enriched the spiritual and cultural tapestry of the Muslim world for centuries, offering seekers a path to transcend the material world and draw closer to the divine.